The fight for dignity, the rise of the American labor movement. It didn't begin with power, it began with exhaustion. In the late 1800s, the United States was booming. Factories roared, steel flowed, railroads stretched across the continent. But behind that progress were workers, invisible, replaceable, forgotten. Men and women worked 12, sometimes 14 hours a day. No safety, no rights, no guarantees. If you were injured, you were replaced. If you complained, you were fired. This wasn't just hard work, it was survival. And for many, survival was not enough. Then came resistance. Workers began to organize, to speak, to demand something radical: fairness. One of the first major movements came from the Knights of Labor. They believed workers deserved dignity, shorter hours, and better conditions. For a moment, it worked. Membership exploded. Strikes spread across the nation. Factories stopped. Production slowed. The system felt pressure. But power does not give in easily. In 1886, tensions exploded in Chicago during the Haymarket Affair. What began as a peaceful protest turned into chaos. A bomb exploded. Gunfire followed. Workers died. Police died. Fear spread across the country. And suddenly, the labor movement was seen not as a cause, but as a threat. Many leaders were arrested. Some were executed. The movement was shaken, but not destroyed, because the problem remained. Workers kept fighting. Then came one of the most violent labor conflicts in history, the Homestead Strike. Steelworkers protested wage cuts at a major factory. The company responded with armed guards. Violence erupted. Gunfire, bloodshed, a battle between labor and capital. Again, the workers lost, but the message was clear. This fight was far from over. Then in 1994, another crisis, the Pullman strike. Railroad workers across the country stopped working. The nation's transportation system froze. The government stepped in. Troops were sent. The strike was crushed. But something had changed. The country was watching. The pressure was growing. And slowly, change began. Over time, laws were passed. Working hours were reduced. Conditions improved. Unions gained power. What once seemed impossible became reality. But it came at a cost. Lives were lost. Futures were sacrificed. The labor movement didn't just change work, it changed power. It proved something powerful, that even the weakest can rise if they stand together.